Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. My favorite makeup today is this. This is my nail polish. This is from Nails Inc. London. This is the shade Dream Dust. So this is what I have on right now. It's basically kind of like a pinky greeny gold iridescent. It's very glittery. I think it came in the unicorn duo. So you got two nail polishes for $15, which I thought was, pretty good. Plus it's really just a lovely color, and it's fairly resistant to chipping, and I'm very hard on my nails. So it lasts for a good long while for me, as long as that is, which is like 3 days before it really starts to show wear. But I really love this nail polish. And now onto the video. So for today's video, we're going to be trying out some makeup that I found at H&M. So I picked up a matte lip cream from H&M. This is in the shade Tracy. It's sort of like a weird mauve-y gray. I'm not sure this is a good color. I probably should have picked a different one, but it was going with the vibe I was getting off of this, which is a face and eyes palette. So this has a highlighter, a blush, and a bronzer, plus all of these eyeshadow shades. This, I believe, cost $3.49, and this thing was $12.99. So I figured it was worth a try. I'd never tried any of the makeup before, so, it could be good, it could not. So let's find out. So first up, here are the swatches of the highlighter, blush, and bronzer. That highlighter looks awesome. The blush is pretty faint, and it's a little more coral than I would necessarily like, so I'm not sure it's gonna look the greatest on me. And the bronzer, I'm not sure is the right color either, but we'll try it anyway just to see how it goes. But look at that highlighter. That's pretty great. And so here are some of the eyeshadows here, and then below the bronzer, these are the other eyeshadows. On first impression, the mattes are pretty chunky and kind of gross. However, these shimmer shades over here, these are the top ones in the palette, like this top row here, those are not too bad. Like, those look pretty good on my hand, I have to say. They look pretty pigmented, they went on very smoothly. I'm just thinking, oh, there's already fallout, especially from this brown shade at the bottom here. It's just chunky all over my arm. So I think the shimmers are looking pretty nice. I am not feeling these mattes though. And then we'll just do a swatch of the lipstick. This is what the applicator looks like. It's pretty standard. It doesn't really smell like much, and it's a little bit patchy. It doesn't really go on quite opaque onto my hand. But we'll see how it looks on my lips. But first we're going to use the face product, so we're going to try that bronzer. I'm going to try to do a little bit of a contour. This does not look like my shade, but let's try it anyway. Okay, it's not the worst color. It's a little too orange on me, but that's fine. I'm just going shopping. Going to Target today to get groceries. I don't think this is my bronzer shade, and it's not blending as much as I would like, so I'm gonna go back over that again, be right back. Well, it's an improvement. Let's move on to the blush. So you get a lot of product just dabbing once. I'm gonna tap that off a little. Oh, I'm worried about this. Okay, that's not so bad. That's a very pretty blush. It's not the blush I would go for, and I have other blushes in this shade, but I don't think it looks bad. Yeah, that's a decent look there. I really hope this highlight looks good on though, I have to say. Here's hoping. Oh. Okay, H&M. All right. I see this. I'm not upset with this. All right, so far I am liking this highlighter. The blush is not bad. I'm just not sure I like that color, but it's not bad. The bronzer I don't think is quite the right shade, but it's not earth-shatteringly bad. I think I would look better in all of this if I were slightly more tan. Anyway, let's try to do some eyes. One big negative I would say about this is this smells like a $5 drugstore eyeshadow palette that you pick up for like a little kid. Like, it does not smell good. All right, so I'm gonna try this matte down here and sort of use that, in my crease. I'm a little worried about these mattes because they don't look, it's a lot of powder. They're very powdery. All right, that's not terrible. Again, very powdery, very light. I'm not sure how long this will stay looking particularly good, but I'm not getting a lot of pigmentation on that. So I think I'm gonna dip into this shade here and sort of concentrate that in the outer corner of my eye. All right, there's slightly more payoff from this shimmery shade, but it's still nothing particularly special. Yeah, layering this is not working. All right, I am gonna try a little bit of this gray shade and sort of tap that in the center of my lid. See if I can, you know, lighten it a little bit because it's not doing much right now. See, that looks nice. And last, I'm gonna take a bit of this shade here and I'm gonna put that on my brow bone. And I also tap a little of that on my inner corner as well. I do think the shimmer shades look very pretty. It's just, that matte's not doing anything. And although I put a couple of different colors on, it kind of was all blended together. So I sort of tried to give it a little bit of some high points here, and so we'll see how that looks. All right, let's move on to the lipstick. And this is the lipstick in the shade Tracy. It's a very watery formula. It's emollient, not really. It doesn't feel particularly nice on the lips. I'm hoping when it dries down it won't feel this strange. It just feels like there's liquid on my lips, but like a very runny cheese sauce on my lips is what this feels like. And that's a pretty gross image for me, so I'm sure that it's kind of gross for you in terms of lipsticks. Not that I'm not into a runny cheese sauce on the right food, but I don't like the way this feels on my lips. The color is not terrible, but I think I have better versions of this color, and this is not necessarily my color. I either should have gone more gray or more plum and less in the middle here, because this is sort of like eh. So first impressions before I go out today, I think that the highlighter is really lovely. I think the blush looks pretty good too. I just don't think this bronzer is the right color for me, and it sort of resisted my efforts to blend it better. So I'm just not feeling my contour today. The eyeshadow, the shimmer shades are very pretty on the eye. However, the matte shade that I tried does not look nice at all. The other matte shade is very chunky and gross. Like it just left chunks on my arm as I was doing the swatches, so it's not pretty. So I'm hoping that these shimmers will sort of stay on, but I'm not impressed with the mattes. I just don't think they were worth my time. And this lip product, I don't like the way that it feels, although it has dried down some since I've been filming for a little bit. It's a little sticky, but it's not terrible. But the initial application is really gross, and the color's fine. I just am not super impressed with it. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go out shopping and I'll check back in a couple of hours and let you know how I fared. Hey guys, so this is my check-in. This is about 4 hours of wear. This bronzer is not the right shade for me, but it's kind of being eaten away by my face, so that's not so bad. This highlight's great. I'm loving this highlighter. The blush, I'm not so positive it's a good color for me either. I probably would look better with it if I had more of a tan. So the bronzer is not my right shade. I'm not so sure about the blush. This highlighter is pretty great. I'm not mad about that. This eyeshadow though, I mean, it's basically just turned into one solid color across my eye. There's no gradation here. It's just blah. And this lip product is no good. I'm not a big fan. So overall, you know, if you've got the right coloring for these products here, you might want to pick those up. These eyeshadows, just there's no real difference. They look all the same at this point on my eye. They went on okay, like the pigmentation wasn't terrible, but they're just not lasting. And this is with Primer Potion, and I mean, it's not that hot out today. There's no reason why it should have just melted away the way that it has. I'm just not impressed. So the one thing I really do enjoy is this highlighter. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying the content on this channel, please subscribe. If you've got a suggestion for a video you'd like to see me do, you know, please put that in the comments down below. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!